200 subscribers. Hello everybody, welcome to JD's Journeys. My name is JD, and as you just heard, I reached 200 subscribers. So that means I am doing the Q&A video now. So I will be answering 6 questions that I received from 2 different people. It's only 2, but that's fine. The number of subscribers I have is 200, not 2,000, where I'd probably have a lot more questions. The first questions come from Matt at Turn the Page. His first question is, what is your favorite standalone book or series? Well, I'll answer both of them actually. Since I don't read very many standalones, this is pretty easy. The answer is The Hobbit. I thought that was one of the best standalone books I've read, and it is what got me into fantasy. As for series, this is a lot more difficult, but I think I would have to go with the series that really got me into reading a lot. And I would have to give 2 answers for this. One is fantasy, one is science fiction. So the fantasy series that got me really into reading and I still love to read is the Shannara series by Terry Brooks. As for science fiction, it would have to be the Dragon Riders of Pern series by Anne McCaffrey. I love both series, and I definitely need to reread them too. He also asks me this: if you could only write one genre for the rest of your life, which do you pick? Although I am currently writing science fiction, I would choose fantasy. I think that with fantasy you have much more freedom to create the world that you want. And that has a lot of appeal to me. I like to create unique places, unique worlds, and the possibilities are just endless. So I love writing fantasy, even though I'm writing science fiction now. The rest of the questions are from JD Estrada, another JD. His first question: what's the longest book you've ever read? And that book I actually read last year. It is The Neutronium Alchemist by Peter F. Hamilton. It's 1,273 pages long. This is not the only book that I've read that's over 1,000 pages, but it is the longest. What are some of your favorite TV series? This is pretty easy. I think the number 1 answer for me is Star Trek, especially The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. However, I also like Doctor Who. I haven't really been watching the new series, although I really should, but I absolutely loved watching it back in the late 80s and early 90s, late at night on PBS. And the other one, going back to my childhood, would be the original Transformers series. I even bought it on DVD a few years ago and enjoyed the hell out of it. I still love it. Much, much better than the Michael Bay Transformers movies. Those are just a mess. If you had someone over for dinner, what would the menu be? This really depends on my mood, really. However, I love both Japanese and Chinese food, so it'd probably be a mix of both. My wife is Japanese, but we both love Japanese and Chinese food. So it could be things like, well, gyoza, which is also known as pot stickers. Those are popular in both Japan and China, although they're different. Let's see. Love sushi, but it's not that easy to make. And tempura is great. That's Japanese. And how about some udon or yakisoba? Those are pretty good too. But that's not all. There's so many things I would just love to eat right now. Gyudon. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's beef bowl. It's absolutely delicious. I miss going to Sukiya. And finally, he asked me what my 3 guilty pleasures are. So, let's see. On the food side of things, I'd say eating dill pickle potato chips. I love them. Used to be that I'd always eat salt and vinegar, but my tastes have adjusted a bit, so I love the dill pickle ones. The other 2 guilty pleasures have a lot to do with YouTube, though. One of them is watching Jacksepticeye. I just can't get enough of him. He just seems like a really nice guy, although he can be pretty funny, a little vulgar. I mean, he is Irish. But he does have some very entertaining videos. And the third one is watching car accident and bad driver videos. Makes me feel a lot better about myself, and to be honest, I think it helps improve my driving. At least it's actually helped me observe other drivers better. So I just find them very interesting to watch. And of course, I'm shaking my head all the time thinking, oh, how can they be so stupid? So thank you to all 200 of my subscribers. I really appreciate that you've taken the time to subscribe and watch my videos. So again, thank you very much. The next Q&A video, I'm not exactly sure. I may do something different for 300 subscribers, but we'll see. So if you have any comments or any more questions, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please click on the thumbs up and please subscribe. Let's get that number up so you can do another Q&A. Although that may not come until, I don't know, maybe 500. Who knows how long that'll take. Anyways, thank you very much. See you in the next video.